Here I am now.
One face centered.
Figured I'd tell you what I've been doing.
Near top left edge.
Try to get this welder out of this truck by myself. So I got to move the excavator forward a bit more.
Near bottom edge.
I've got it set up like a crane with the hook there, and I can change this one here. I don't want to change the height or anything, so I'm just going to leave the bucket curled. But if you were somewhere in a hole and you didn't have the height, you could get the chain height by uncurling your bucket. So if you have to go down a deep hole, you uncurl your bucket, and then the chain goes up around the bucket, and then your chain gets shorter if you're in a deep hole and you need to get something out.
Near top right edge.
So it would just, but this is only a little excavator, but a bigger excavator, it wouldn't be so bad. This one can only lift about 1,000 pounds. Maybe a bit more. So we're gonna drive her in a bit farther. And we'll try to lift it to the truck. I welded that on stick welding, which is kind of cool. So, for a little bit. That should be close, I would think. Actually, when I goes over these here bumps, I went over 3 of those bumps, and that's how I figured how far I was going. I count the bumps if you were wondering. Oops. Plant.
One face near top edge.
So we're almost there. We could hook on. So I'd figure 3 more bumps maybe. Yeah, 3 bumps. There we go. It's about 3 bumps. They're much more noticeable when you're going faster. I got a battery putting this in it.
One face near top edge.
Oh, look at that. Okay, we got to move over a little right. Maybe 1 more bump. Oh, left. Yeah, this takes a while, but you know, I'm doing it myself, so. There we go. Sound like the chain hook hit the hook. Pilot. That's the cool thing I like about the excavator, because you can turn the body without changing the tracks. So I haven't really moved them, so I could probably drive all the way back there when I stay in my spot.
One face near top left edge.
Look at that. So let me show you how this works. So I can take my chain, hook it through my eyelet here, And I can hook it back to my chain here. So I can hook it to my chain like this. And hook it like that. But if I didn't matter about, I could also hook it to this chain. That's good right there. So it's like that. So that's a loop. And then it'll sort itself out. And you can also do the nut and bolt. Or use the nut and bolt and do a loop. Just work if that's if your hook doesn't fit through. So we're pretty well ready to come up. I think I'm going to come forward a little more so I can come up straight. What kind of bend is on this? Okay, I'm not going to come forward because I'm just going to use this stick and straighten my stick out. That should lift it right up, right where I want her. The stick is the end part, and that's pushing out on this one. All the way up as high as you can go now with the stick. I didn't hear any crashing, so let's go see. I think she lifted up clean. Look at her, she's spinning around, making friends. That's the covering and housings. Just want to make sure we're not hooked on anything here. Everything looks good. Maybe we'll go a little higher. The eave is really far in this house, but I think we're past the eave. I know there's a power wire up there. We're only gonna go only go up another foot or so. Then I'll be able to work on the welder. Now we're gonna move the boom up. I gotta touch that there. We should clear it all now. Let's double check it. It's fucking beat up as it is. We don't need to beat it up anymore. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like we're just gonna clear. It's nice and balanced by the look of it. You should never lift things higher than you need to, and that's perfect. Well, I guess my weld holds. Hey, let's back up. Oh, I gotta put my armrest down. Backing up. Okay. Now we got to make sure we're clear, and then we're gonna bring it down. Always check to make sure you're clear. We moved about the length of the excavator, maybe a bit more. Make some adjustments here. We're getting kind of close to my trailer. Here we are clear. Just junk around. That's all we got to worry about. Oops. Banged my head. Thank goodness for the hard hat. So we're just going to bend the stick down. There we go. Let's see how she's looking. Whoa. She didn't come down much. Did it come at all? I get my exercise anyway. Okay, let's bring her down some more. Whoa. Let's put that blade down. Oh shit, I know why. My bad. I'm gonna do dumb stuff. Sometimes I do dumb stuff. Okay, she's right on the ground, just about perfect. I'll move the boom back. I'm gonna try to bring it in a bit more. Okay. What I do is I touch the boom here and feel how it's going. I can bring this in. Probably bring it in a little more. Almost set it right on top of that blade. Pretty good where it's at. Make sure there's nothing dragging here. Oops. Nothing dragging. Yeah, we're kind of in a collision course here, so we go forward a bit. On the concrete now. There we go. See where we're going now. All right. Yeah, still doing a little better than what we were, but
One notification. Gmail. Now. Gmail. Notification. Gmail. Now. Gmail. Notification.
we're doing pretty good. That blade up. Can't reach that building. I can't reach that building, so. Okay. See how we're doing here? If we can move over a few more inches.
Zero people.
Whoops. My auto control is something wrong with the button. Now let's try it.
Zero people.
Oh, excellent. She ain't going crazy anymore. Yay. My button got wet. So she'll just idle down. Perfect.
0 people.
Let's go back a little more.
Zero people.
We love it. Let's try that. You see the sweat pouring off me, holy moly.
Zero people.
Oh, it sounds like thunder. I thought it was me running into stuff. It's kind of funny.
Zero people.
Look at that, perfect parking, man. I got my rubber walkway.
Zero people.
Oh, let's get this back on the ground. Two. Looks good.
Zero people. Zero people.
Okay. Make sure we can put that down. Didn't go too far out. It's a pretty heavy welder. Okay, we can stabilize with the blade.
Zero people.
Blade stabilization. Oh. There we go.
Zero people.
See if we can get our chain off.
Zero people.
This is the only bummer about having the chain real close. I needed it for the height.
0 people.
Ooh.
0 people.
All right.
Zero people. Zero people. Zero people.
I did this to show you what it's like.
Zero people.
Yeah, that's not scary. That is scary. Move that down.
Zero people.
Now, I probably, there's also other things you can use besides this, a hook. There's a shackles, and that's probably what I should have been using. But when I do stuff like this, there's nobody underneath this. If I was doing something with people around, I definitely would be using a shackle. When the chain comes tight, it can't
Zero
come undone
people.
either. So I'm going to show you what I mean. If you watch, you'll see. This is going to give you more reach too.
Zero people.
If you want to get it farther, now if you curl your bucket, and I find it gives you more adjustment.
Zero people.
All right, here we go. Sorry for that. I find that gives you a fine-tuning adjustment. It's moving the whole stick, so it climbs up the chain. See it? Scroll back down. I can only imagine because I can't really see what the hell is going on. Honestly.
0 people.
So it's probably pretty high in the air now.
Stop recording video. Button.